All right, good morning. Just gonna check and see that the audio is working. It looks fine. All right. So yesterday was a bit of a washout. I had an appointment that ran late, and then my internet went out, so not much happened. But I did build this train station. I'm not sure I really like how everything is. And also, it's going to be... It's going to be weird because the train stations are like at a 45-degree angle to everything else. But I'm not really sure if we care that much. Right now, everything is just going into sinks because I just need to see that it's all working. And it seems to be fine. All right, so the yellow is sulfur. The copper is copper ore, and this one is currently not used, but I'm guessing the idea is outbound stuff. Both copper and sulfur comes from over there. Uh, there is like a nice uh, pure copper node over there along the train station with the sulfur. So both sulfur and copper goes on the same train. Not the same train, but on the same tracks. From that station over to this station and offload. The sulfur train goes on and offloads more stuff over there where it's used for the sulfur for power production. So the plan here is to build there's the copper train, by the way. Copper is going out at 1200 per minute. And that doesn't seem to be a problem. All right, I think we're gonna start with making a new blueprint. And I'm gonna do refineries I'm gonna do out, I think, on this side. And these are all gonna be for ore. And I don't want to deal with I don't want to deal with an underground or underfloor. I don't want to deal with an underfloor belt and stuff. It's a lot more work than it's worth. So since this is ore only, um, leech Caterium, that's the one we're going for. Okay. Just gotta have that there. We're gonna put that in, I guess. Does it matter? Let's. All right. We're not gonna put that in. I think we're gonna go. Yeah, that's close enough. Okay, so on the inside, we're gonna do the same. We're gonna do Splitters. Gonna come in on this side. Okay. And we're also gonna need the fluid. All right. Let's just put them at the end. And we'll see if we can make that work. All right. I think that looks pretty nice. Okay, we're gonna get rid of that. We can get rid of these. Okay, so this is everything in and everything out. The I'm just wondering if we should just actually go ahead and like include everything here. Like have um the outs for the liquid as well. I think that actually makes a little bit of sense. And since we know that we're not actually going to include more pipes here, we're just gonna put it here. Okay. All right. New blueprint, refinery, 1x, all in out. Cannot use that. Can I use that? All in and out. All in and out. In, out. Okay. So these... Ooh. Gonna get rid of that. And we're gonna save it again. Yes. Okay. And then we're gonna go in blueprints. We're gonna pick this. Select icon. Refinery. Select color. Save, yes. Okay. Blueprint. How is it partially overlapping? Oh, that's why. All right. All right. So that's that. And we're probably just gonna put in Mark 5s. All right. We put it. Put it right there. All right. Is there anything we're missing on this now other than the actual recipes? I don't think so. We have ins, we have outs, we have power. Okay. We're gonna clear that, and then we can get rid of this guy. All right. This power is just for that one and these guys, and we can put that in later. All right, so if I put the sulfuric acid production here, how much space do I have over here for anything else? I need 22 for making the actual Caterium, and that's there is like no way I'm gonna get 10, 11, 11 between is there such a thing as a 45 corner? Not here, there isn't. All right. Even with that, I don't really think we're gonna get 10, 11 down this way. Well, there is 20. And these aren't more than just one and change. So if we're counting from here and down here, that's 18. I can probably squeeze in like one more, but maybe not. Can I then get 11 in? Um, Just gonna do that for now. Okay. I need 6.6 of these guys. So the arrow is the outside, and the pipe on the chimneys are on the inside. Okay, and we can do blueprint mode. Okay. Now that's a little bit more than we needed. I need 6.5, 6.6. So let's see what that's gonna turn out to be. I need to make sulfuric acid 50 per minute, and I need 666.66. Uh, 666 divided by 8. 83.3. If we make everything like this, we should get exactly what we want. Using 8 rather than using 7 and 1. And since we're underclocking rather than overclocking, we should also save a little bit of power. Oh, hello, wait a minute. Uh, 41,666. 41.666 times 8 equals only half of what I want because they were already all overclocked. Damn it. That's weird. $666 divided by 8 is 83. Oh. All right, that's what it is. The 83 is supposed to be here. Okay. There we go. Now we're getting 83.333 out. And there's 8 of them, so that is that's just enough. Okay. They are powered on. Um, belts are hooked up. There is no outgoing on that, so we don't care about this one. We are going to paint that, and this is in, this is water. Water is 17. I need 666 water as well. Okay. I'm gonna put these two over here. Okay, let's see if we can do. We'll do one of these guys. Okay. We need this to be. Can't do that. So I need another one. Okay. That kind of sucks, but it's fine. Yeah. So yes, this is pumping water and it is getting into this pipe. So that's good. All right, and get rid of that. Two. These can't be copied, so we're gonna have to do this manually. It's all right. All right, so that's 222-444-666. We can send all of this water that way. All right, painted blue for water. These guys as well. And we got water. I need 666 of these guys as well. So that is a Mark V belt. We can shut down that guy. All right. Not what I wanted, but okay, it's fine. It's fine. We're gonna put uh, this here. And we're gonna do a Mark V here. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Right, we'll put this down here, and then we'll bring it over this way and over this way. And then it's faster than rewiring all of these guys. All right. Sulfur colored stuff. Oh, there we go. And we have sulfuric acid. Okay, let's get rid of the copper thing over here. All right. Let's see. What have we got? Just make this one normal so we can actually see where we're going. We're gonna have this one the same way. All right, so I need 3 of these side by side. Let's assume that's gonna work, eh? That's 12. Oh, look at that. I had like massive amounts of space here. But I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. So let's do 5. Wait a minute. Okay. So one pipe can't actually do 666. Can only do 600. So what's the best way of splitting that up? Do one pipe with 600 like these. Like do these two guys at 300 each. And then do this guy all by himself doing 66. And then just merge it in here. I think that's gonna have to be the way to go. All right, so let's kill that. I'm here to figure out how to do that on the other end as well, because we're getting 666. And we can split that in half because right. We can split that in half. So do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll do... Oh, this is actually going to be a lot easier than... Right? Oh, that's fantastic. Don't even have to think about it because there's two... There's going to be 2 lines of these with 12, well, 11. 11? Yeah, like 11.1. Okay, so let's go to the first one and see what we're putting in here. It's going to be leech Caterium. And these 12 should produce half of... Okay. So these 12 is half. So that's going to be 400 divided by 12. That's going to be our expected output from each of these. Target production. What did we say? 33.333. So if we do that, then there's 27.77 multiplied by 12 is 333, and 833 times 4 is 333. So yes, these 4 feeds this one. These 4 is going to feed this other one. And the belt's going to be 666. No, the belt's going to be 1200, but it is going to split in half. So that's 600. And the belt is coming from over there, which is even more perfecter. Okay, we're gonna grab a splitter and we're gonna put it right there. And $1,200. Right, we need 5. Okay. There's no output on this, so we don't care about that. But the belts needs to be tied together on both ends. This is fine. Okay. let's copy those. And we can fill this in as well. Okay. Now we're going to take this guy. Wire's too long. All right. So here's the reason why we got all those diamonds. Okay. It is going to take a while to fill this all up. All right. And we'll just put in a sink. Um, 800, so that's 400 maximum on this belt, so we can still just do that. Okay, but we're gonna, let's wait a minute on this. And okay, we'll put that in blueprint mode and we'll stamp down few more. Ah, this dimensional storage stuff is fantastic. All right. Right. Let's get this over here. And we'll hook it up this way so we have actual power. Gonna do one more. One more of those. All right. Oh no, this is on the wrong end of things. Yes. Splitter needs to go here. Okay, we're gonna call that an infrastructure, and that's why it's Mark 6. Okay. All right, so everything has stopped. That means everything is full. All right, and that's fine. These guys aren't getting acid yet, so that's also fine. I'm wondering if we should just go from this one to this one rather than doing that one. It does look a little bit neater though with this little thing. Yeah, I kind of like that. Okay, so we're gonna go out. All right, I'm gonna go out a little bit further. Let's go out here. Doesn't like that. All right, I need to find... That seems to be too far over the other way. Yeah. So... here. All right. We can get rid of these guys. All right, so 1 foot on the middle. Okay, let's try this one. All right, it was fine except for being too low. And then this should be a straight run, right? Okay, and acid. I thought I pasted these in, but I guess I did not. All right. And that's flowing. All right, so the only thing we need to fix now is the lacking water. Um, all right, we're gonna cut that down to 70, right? Okay, first of all, 300 and 300. That's 600. That's easy math. And then this one should do 60. Let's make it 67 so we're not overproducing too much. Okay. And then is over here. Technically, we could put it in like right at the after the first one. But let's be careful and go down here at the middle. And we're gonna put a valve on it. All right. So now if this thing is going full tilt, there should be enough water for everybody. And if these guys are going full tilt, there should be enough acid for these guys. Okay. All right. It's gonna, of course, take a minute to clear out these belts. Can this guy handle the amounts? It's a bit of a shame that it just goes straight in the sink, but it's a lot more that needs to be made. All right. So we are definitely producing enough sulfur because that was the sulfur train coming back and it still had sulfur on it. Now, we don't need, of course, the Mark 6 belts here, but, you know, they look nice and I have the stuff, so let's just go with it. Now I need 40 refineries. To do all the copper. And then what? Hmm. Just looking at what we can do with all this stuff. I guess the plan over here is to make copper ingots, Caterium wire, and regular copper wire. What if I don't do... What if I don't do these? What if we just do regular copper wire? That's 3,000 of those. And these guys goes to Caterium wire. That's 6,000 of, no. Quick wire. That's 4,000 of those. Um, that gives me 3,000 of these and 4,000 quick wire. But if I do this instead, I get 7,000 of these and 2,400 of those. Well, that's 10,000. If we just round it a little bit, that's 10,000 wire. Yeah. And that's 4,000. And that's 6. So that's 6. Oh, hold on. That's 7,000 total. That's a huge drop. And if I double up on these, what do we get? 41. That is definitely more doable than 80. I'm gonna probably have 4 of 10 or 4 times 12 and change the clocking a little bit. All right, let's figure out how we're gonna do this. I really, really don't like this platform being this way. Should we move it further out and rotate it so it is the right way? That's a lot of work though. Let's see how this sulfur stuff is doing now. Right, I'm gonna have to transition back here. All right, so sulfur train just came by, took off with one car. Let's see how it goes. Right. Okay. It's gonna be a major pain in the. But I think it would be worth it in the end. But just redoing the rotary there is gonna be painful. And I don't know how far out I can go. And pushing this out this way. How are you doing with the sulfur? It's like half full. The thing is, I have to push the stations out this way. So the track lines up. And that frees up space under here for some of these guys. Or if I do a 90-degree here, have the stations here, then that's going to be a problem because these just barely squeeze in. But I don't know if I need a third one. If I put the stations... If I put the stations out here, let's get power out this way. Uh, obviously, this thing is going to be an issue. Which means we either have to go up a little bit. Or you're gonna have to push the stations on this side of it. And then we may have to kind of this track. So we'll have, I mean, the stations are pretty small. We can put them in before this thing and then just do the tracks that way. In this track, we'll figure it out. Okay, so let's just, for the sake of trying this out, all right, so that's gonna be the first one. And I mean, we can push it even further back. All right. The how are we gonna cut this off so we can start on things? All right. If I get rid of that track, then no trains will be coming back. And if I get rid of these two, all right, so we still have power. Okay. All right, we're just gonna ditch. We're just gonna ditch everything, including including that. We should not be getting any refills, so that's fine. And we're gonna need some juice. Okay. All right. Here's one problem is that without sulfur going where it should be going, we won't have any power production. And I don't think I have like the backup setup. So let's just do that. Um, we'll get rid of that for now. And all right, we'll get rid of some of this stuff. Oh, yeah. The problem, of course, now is gotta change the sulfur train schedule. Okay. Um, okay. That the copper train is stuck. And holding up traffic. Right, we can get rid of this because it's not in use. And once the copper train is in here, we can get rid of that. We'll actually send it back. And then we'll make it stuck at the other station. That's this one, isn't it? Yeah. All right. So if we just make one station, it will go there and stop and stay put, right? We hope so. Because that will be out of the way of everything. Okay, we're out of sulfur, so we can get rid of this. And we're still working on burning off that. Okay, so with no sulfur, we can get rid of this. All right. All right, so we can not get rid of this yet because that's full of copper. All right. All right, so you're gonna have to figure out how to do this. Um, the problem with just keep on keeping on with the train service while we're not really doing it's just really complicating how this is gonna turn out. All right. I think what we can do is that's fine. We don't care if it clips. All right, we're just gonna all right. There's no we're just gonna we have to bring the at least one line out so we have power. Can you juice me up? Okay. All right. And another 10. All right. So that's super. We'll grab this. Come on, man. Use me up. Okay. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay. I've been playing for 2 hours. Let's go. Right. I think we're gonna turn and then do the down. One, two, three. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I think. Ah, yeah, that's wrong. Okay. Got a feeling that that might be like too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It doesn't look too bad though. Okay. Now we just gotta hope that this is gonna work out. All right, so there's the new track. Okay. Okay. I can't do that here. All right. So now we have this this unfortunate situation over here. Um, are we just gonna? Are we just gonna soup over it? Nobody says that this track has to be. All right. Okay. We could also make it like the inside of the rotary. It may complicate matters. 1, 2, 3. How big are we making the rotary? 5 or 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one's 7. That's pretty big. Okay. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna go all the way up there, man. Okay, let's just delete that one for... Alright, so that puts the track in. Kinda like that. And then the stations has to get into this, right? That's not gonna be fun. But having the stations right here would be helpful. Can get rid of all of that. Hey, how's this stuff doing? Looks like all the copper is gone. Alright, that helps. Alright, so let's draw up how that's gonna be, yeah? If we, alright. With the current of this being here, if we say we need 3 just for bell, and then I need 2 for the station, and 2 for the thingamabob, and 2 for the other one, then we're still a pretty good way away from these, which gives us a little bit of spare room. But we also got to remember this is going to come in here. Okay. Oh, uh, ouch! I forgot about that. Yeah, that's not. That's not gonna work. I gotta attach it on the other side first. All right, let's do that. Now we could put the stations out here as well, because if we use all this space, there should be enough for all the things that won't fit under the track. Okay. Can get rid of those two. And then we can push them out like here. And then we'll all right. So now the tracks are joined. I don't like this little wiggle. We're gonna wiggle the other way. Uh, all right. Let's commit to this change. We're also going to commit to this change. And yeah, that goes, and we can paint these back to what they need to be. And right, we're not gonna have power for much longer this way. We have to get rid of all of this. Okay. Okay. Let's right. We're gonna put the oops. We're gonna put the stations in here. Um, don't know how many we're gonna need. All right, we're gonna do these. And this should give us this whole area over here for some refineries and stuff. Okay. I think we doubled up on those. Yep. All right, let's see. Can I? And then what? We're gonna have to have probably 2 for that. And then 4 for the thingamabob. 2 for the station. And another 3. All right, so if those last 3 is just for the track, um, then we're gonna do this and that. Okay, so let's put in a station. We're gonna put in a station for the sulfur first. Transport train station is gonna go this way. And we're right on the mark right there. And platform, we're gonna put them on that side. Okay. Yeah, that's not good. That's not gonna work. Okay, so, and I can't do that either. Let's add 2 more on this side. Train station. Okay. And then the platform. Yeah, still not. Still not great. All right, let's try. I don't think I can even break it up that. Okay. Well, we can. Excellent. So that's one. Let's just make it yellow. Right. All right. So let's put in another one here. Think I want a little bit more space between them. Yeah. And also, think maybe 2 is going to be enough. Yeah. I just need the copper and the sulfur. And while these are not fantastic locations for bringing this stuff in, considering it's all over there, at least the sulfur is. I don't know, man. I don't know. Because as you can see, the space required is pretty big. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave that one for now. All right. We're just grabbing a whole bunch. All right. That's fine for now. Okay. I think maybe what we should do is we should put the stations here. What's the count of the tiles that I need for the stations? All right. 14. Well, I need 17 because I need at least 3 on this side. just to get the track out, right? So that's 17. All right. 1, 2, 3. So that's 17. And that includes the turn off. All right, so that might be a little close. All right, let's see. Let's see how we can do this. So if anything comes from over there that needs to get into the station, it can just go straight down to that rotary and come back. So that's not too far. We need a rotary on the other side so that the ones coming out of the station has an easy way of coming back onto this track. Which may mean that we are doing a rotary here rather than this. Rather than this thing. Really? Did I get like one tiny little damage? $14 plus 3, 17. This can be like 1 away. All right. That's nearly 1.5. What's the count? What's the count here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then there's 2 for the station. So that's an extra 6. So that's 14, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah. Okay. So station goes here. And then the next station goes okay. Let's just hook this up. If we can. Yeah, that's all right. Let's try this. Okay, that works. And then, yeah, we need the station. Um, okay, we're gonna put it here. That feels really weird, man. Can you get that in a little bit nicer here? Okay, and see. This guy goes in. All right. I'm gonna put a path right there and a block right there. Um, don't tell me it's that easy. Yeah, it's that easy. Man, what the hell? Okay, I'm gonna block this one as well. All right. And we're gonna put in a why will you not? Okay. Block. Can you do the block? Is it like too close? All right. Um, it's like it really, really doesn't want to put it there. All right, I'm gonna put that here. And then we'll add another one here. Okay. Well, that doesn't give me the rotary I need. Hmm. Me not likey. All right, let's go and clean this up. Because I don't need these now. Don't want them. Go away. Not sure what to do with the foundations, but we'll figure it out. Right, I still think that having a rotary here would probably solve a lot of this traffic issue a lot better than uh, this crap, especially since I do need to have the rotary connect into this one so that they can come out of here, go around and up that belt. All right, so let's start painting. We need the center to be some distance away from this. All right, so here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the center. That is gonna take us right through that one though. Ooh. But I fear if we go... Yeah, there's no way of doing that. I mean, that's not... Okay. And if we go 7 in from here, that's 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 7. That one. Okay. And what if we say that this is the center point? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Uh-huh. See. Let's just get rid of some of this because it's gonna get a little weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 6. This non-existing tile is the center one. Okay, and if we make this 7, yeah, that's not really gonna work, is it? What a pain. Alright, so let's see. Let's get rid of these. And then we'll say 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the center. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I mean, that would work. It should be some if that's the center, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. I mean, that's honestly, that's not gonna work. Okay, because this thing is gonna be like, all right, I guess this isn't mathing now. Why not? That does not look right, and that does not look right. None of these look right. This one certainly does not look right. You must be joking. Right. So yeah, this is all wrong. What if we center? Yeah, that's not centered. Da, da, da. You know what? They'll come out here, they get onto this, and they can go around that way. What if we make it a little bit, what if we make the rotary a little bit smaller? And we are thinking that this is going to come in on the rotary like so. This is going to come into the rotary, and this is also need to go into the rotary. What about this guy? Should it go into the rotary? Yeah. Okay. So let us give it 4, and then this tile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And all right, we'll put in one here. Okay, like so. Okay, and we'll just we get rid of all of this. And no, we're not supposed to get rid of that one. I didn't paint it, that's why we got rid of it. All right, so all right. And we're gonna do what? Foundations. All right. That's one. And then we're gonna put 4 on each side of that. All right. Okay. So this one should just go straight in there, I think. And this one can go in here. And this one can go in here. this one also needs to go in here. All right. So the problem now is that this guy needs to go like here. Or here. Hmm. I mean, it would have been much better if it was much closer to this. And then we can just move the slope. And we could probably also move it over a couple of tiles. What if we do that? Don't really care about that track right there. And then we'll get rid of these two. Okay. So then, I'm gonna get rid of these. Okay, I guess I forgot to paint these two. And then there will be 1, 2, 3, and 4, and that will be the new center. We can get rid of these. Okay, so that's the new center. Can get rid of that nice ring. can be a little weird. All right, we'll put that in. All right, we're gonna paint these. All right, copper. I'll get rid of that one. We'll put in a new. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and we can paint these in silver. Well, chrome technically, but and then this can go away. Okay. All right. So let's make a circle. Let's hook the circle up to power just so I don't fall. Okay. Okay, and this guy goes there. We're gonna be without sulfur for a few minutes. Okay. All right, so let's see now if we can somehow get these guys on. It is looking very promising. They're all on. I don't know what this is. Okay. Train's gonna come here. It's gonna go through the rotary. And it's gonna go out that way. Okay. And path. All right, that's the block. Let's get rid of this guy. Okay. All right, this guy cannot figure out how to get out of here. Okay. All right, that looks a lot better. Okay. Let's find my all right. This is gonna be copper. All right. And these are gonna be let's just leave them at load for now. And then we can go on timetable and we can say edit and add this guy back on, save changes. And go. All right, so the copper train is now going to come and drop off the copper. All right, and this is going to be the sulfur. What did we name that one? ST Sasari, I think. Um, timetable and the sulfur train. Sasari. All right, so here's the copper train. He's not going to drop anything off because these are set to load, not unload, which is fine. We just want to make sure that all right, so he's gonna get a stop. Okay, so the train's coming that way. Don't enter this rotary, which is It's a good thing. Okay, we're gonna just make a small change. Let's see. So this whole thing is purple. As long as there's a train anywhere in this deep purple, nobody else can enter. Um, yeah, this one is a little odd, but uh, I think it's a lot better than trying to squeeze it through here. Or I would have to bump all of this out a little bit. Here comes the sulfur train. He's not gonna offload either, which is okay for now. All right, we'll set these to unload. All right, and the purple train. I had to think a little bit about what I wanted to do, but there it goes. Okay, let's unload the sulfur. And we can start doing that. All right. We are going to use level 6 for that. Mm-hmm. All right. We're going to on this end. While we're building, we're not gonna do that. Seriously? Looks like that's lined up, yeah? All right, well, we don't have an actual train yet. Okay. Doesn't really matter. This is probably going to be close enough. Hey, can I build them downward? Nope. Okay. And we're going to go out from this guy. And in there. And then we're going to have a merger. Right there. Okay. This is Mark 5. And these are Mark 4s. That's fine. And let's see. These are gonna be 6. All right. Here comes the sulfur train. He's gonna unload everything, I guess. All right, and as soon as those unlock, we're gonna get super massive amounts of sulfur just dumped in here. And then that's gonna go over this way. And all the way to the end. I know that's a little weird, but then we're gonna start making acid. And that's gonna kickstart these guys. I think that's a lot cleaner. And we do have room to expand. You know, if you wanted to, we can put in like another one. Right there, yeah. And then, you know, the output is just, you know, coming in there. Okay. Still haven't made a single piece of copper. All right, I think what we're gonna do is just get rid of these here in the middle. I gotta say, did a poor job at that, and then we'll just pave it in. All right, copper train is exiting. Not seeing any problems with any of the trains. There may be a and those weren't painted, those were different materials. All right, so there we go. Yeah, it took a lot longer than I have anticipated. But I mean, we did tear down the train station and build two sets of new ones. And we did get the freaking rotary set up. Uh, I would have preferred going straight out here. I may do that um, at some point where you know, this whole thing here is going to be here instead of there. But how is that gonna work? Because they're gonna come in on this one and then just exit right back out. Hopefully without doing a lap. And this one is the easy one because it's just going to be like that with a block signal on it. All right, so here comes the purple train. And yeah. Just trying to make that a little bit smoother. All right, so now we should be making a lot of Caterium over here. All right, it should be getting enough acid. Has enough water. Everything here has enough water. And that's the, you know, the big question mark. I am going to also put a valve on there, simply because I don't want this pressure to backflow. Yeah, we don't need to do anything with that. Um, those are all emptied. All right, it's gonna take a few trips to fill that up. Not sure how that's gonna work out with the fuel thing over here. Let's go and check that out. Okay. But we still actually have sulfur in there. And these guys are all full, so there's no panic on the fuel side. Are we still struggling with the red light? Yes. They absolutely should be getting fuel. The same down here too. Less so on this one. Flow rate 300. That's too little. We're not getting enough heavy oil residue. 30 per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 3, 18. That's 540. It is possible that okay. What's oh man. All right. What are we doing? Not that one. I want this one. Give me. All right. That's a merger. And green should be that way. Okay. And that one's now hooked up. That thing is not working. That's a merger. Uh, okay. Okay. And let's see. What happened? Grab the merger. Oh, pop it in there. Two out. All right, this one goes in there. All right, that's unloading. That guy is unloading. That guy is unloading. right. Wow. Gotta say, this blueprint is messed up. All right. Well, we're gonna do. Doesn't matter. All right. And we're not getting any movement because we're making too much. 20 and 400. And that's 5. All right. It may just take a moment to sort itself out. Of course, we are gonna have to. All right. So this should come up to, what is it? 10, 400. Yes. All right. Mark 4. 20 times 20. 400. All right. We're gonna go. I'm gonna go full tilt. Just to get rid of this. All of this is so 400. How is that gonna look? Let's just pop one in here. Residual plastic. Residual rubber. I don't know what I'm using most of, plastic or rubber. I mean, technically we could do both. But 4 per minute. I'm doing. These are doing 20 per minute. That means you need 5 of these to deal with 1. No, that doesn't sound right. No, 60 per minute. So 460. That's 6.6. All right, that's a lot better. Um, we are gonna have to figure out a place to do that. What is this line? Why is it that color? Oh, okay, that should be red. All right. This turbo fuel, it needs to be understood that the pipe is turbo fuel. How is the power graph going? We almost have 100 gigawatts. All right. So now, are we getting enough heavy oil residue? Looking a lot better. And that should give us more turbo fuel. Which means we'll be fine over here as well. And then that should give us what? 400. 401. All right, well, that's 400. Okay, that's all green. That's all green. I think we found a bug in the system. This isn't green yet. But we're hoping that we're gonna get some more fuel pushed in here. We might even break, no, probably not. All right, that's the 4-hour mark. So it's time for some lunch for me. And yeah, it's game over.